Hi guys, welcome to my channel. So this is my first video. I have done videos on another channel before, but I thought I'd start again. So welcome, enjoy. Thought I'd start off by doing a sim series. So kind of not like a let's play because I don't really understand those, but we'll get there. I thought that I'd start with giving Townies makeovers. Thought that would be a fun way to start, and I wanted to start with the Landgraabs, you know, the rich ones. So that's where, if my voice sounds funny, that's because we are currently having a dust storm and it is wreaking havoc on all the allergies and all the asthma that this girl suffers from. So here we are, got the Landgraabs. We're going to start with Jeffrey. Now I reckon Jeffrey would have, like, they'd all look pretty posh and proper because they're the Landgraabs, they're like super rich. So here we are, we're starting, just trying to pick out a beard. Now, I don't really like any of the beards. It was taking me a while. And I settled on this one, but in like a subtle colour, hoping it wouldn't stick out too much, because I didn't want him to look like Santa Claus. And then hair, I also struggled with. I didn't really feel like any of them suited an older man, so the hair I settled on, I'm still not 100% sure if it worked with him or not, and it makes him kind of look like a cool, hip dad, not really like your rich, strict dad, if you get what I mean. Oh, that hair, perfect, beautiful. And the man bun, can't go past it. Now, this is the hair I settled on. I thought it suited him, got a little bit of a blondie grey tone to it, don't know, matched the beard and the eyebrows perfectly, may I add. So he looks good, that's his face, and need to add some skin details. I hope that's what I'm going to do. Yep, skin details, that's great. Now, finding one of these was a pain in the bum because I wanted him to have his little nose wrinkles, like smile line wrinkle thingies where his cheeks and stuff are, but half of them got rid of them, so I had to find one that would work with those. And I settled on this one, and then I'm pretty sure later on I come back and change it because he doesn't have his nose wrinkles, which I really liked. And then I gave him back his original glasses, I'm pretty sure, because they just worked the best. Please don't put those Ray-Bans on him. Oh, good. Look, mouth wrinkles. Got him. Back to the glasses. Put them back on, and then please, clothes. I had trouble with his clothes as well. I felt like a lot of my custom content clothes were very young, hip, street dude. And then base game clothes, I think I used mainly base game clothes because they just suited an older man. Contemplating putting skinny jeans on him to make him look hip, and then I decided, no, that's not very Landgraab of me. So I changed them. Jeffrey is not a skinny jeans kind of man. I feel like that is not the road we want to take him down. Choosing some shoes. Again, none of them really suited these pants, so I put him in some weird loafers. And if you can hear my brother laughing in the background, I'm very sorry. He doesn't know how to be quiet. He's probably doing it on purpose, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, on to formal wear. I think I left him in that suit because it suited him. That was not a pun, I just thought it was funny. And active wear, I just put him in some basic t-shirt and pants because what else are you gonna wear when you're old? Old. Doing exercise. And then pajamas. I was like, let's put him in underwear, make him cool, and then changed him to a robe because that's more appropriate, I reckon. Changed it to a red because I was like, oh, red screams rich to me. I don't know why, I just like red, black, white, and fancy quilted. Just seems really rich. To party wear, for some reason it changed his hair back to normal and I wanted to yell at the game, but I didn't. I did not. Again, your sleepwear and activewear, it's all his clothes are pretty simple because that's just the vibe I get. Simple. For some reason I decided to make him really ab-like with that, and I did not like it, so I had to go and get rid of the abs because I was not having the abs, not at all. And then hot weather, I was like, oh, he wouldn't really wear a deep sleeve singlet top, so I put him in normal ones, and then I put him in this little fancy get up, but I think I come back and change that later because when I was doing Mr. Malcolm, I found one that would suit Jeffrey way better, and so I came back and changed it. Here I was just making sure everything was fine, did a little thing to be like, oh, look, stomach hair, I don't know, a bit weird like that. Now on to Miss Nancy. Now, I don't know what's with her makeup, why she decided that bright blue eyeshadow was a great look, because it is definitely not to me. I mean, you do you. If you wear bright blue eyeshadow, you do you, but it's not my thing. And her eyebrows, a bit overplucked, if I do say so myself. And I had to change their eyes back to all my customized because I thought they looked a bit better, a bit more realistic, if I do say so myself. So yeah, there we go, giving her new eyebrows. I know I wasn't gonna muck around with their faces, but her eyebrows were just way too arched for my liking, so I had to change them a little bit. And then of course popped on some eyelashes, made them look a little more real. The eyelashes just are my favourite custom content. I think you pronounce it Kijuko. Their eyelashes, 3D eyelashes, perfect. Go download them if you do not have them in your game, and you will not regret it. Although, if you use the ones in the skin details, you can't have nails and some other accessories because it just does not work. You get these weird, thick, pointy, rectangle eyelashes, and it's not a look. Anyway, hair, I thought this one was very rich man's wife, although I feel like Nancy is a strong businesswoman. I feel like she's not just like, oh, I'm married to a rich man. She's like, bitch, I'm powerful, I'm rich. Deal with it. I feel like that's her. So I made her look like she's all very put together. She's very businesswoman. She's very grab my briefcase, go out the door, I'm going to work, see you later. She's not your typical, oh, I'm married to a rich man, gonna stay at home cooking. That's not how I feel like Nancy is. Now I'm updating her makeup, getting rid of that interesting choice of bright blue eyeshadow, giving her something a little more subdued, and those lips were not very subdued, and what the hell happened here? Had to change them, they were a bit too big. So I had to fix that, and then I put her in something a bit more natural, nothing too outrageous, because that's just not that was not the vibe I was getting from Miss Nancy. So I ended up with that little look, a little subtle daytime look, nothing too out of the world. Now her clothes, I wanted them to scream businesswoman, rich woman sort of thing, like I'm powerful, like I'm, no offense to anyone, but like that I'm better than you sort of look. And I had a little bit of trouble, but what I had a little bit, oh, yes girl, look at that, had a little bit of trouble with this. I don't know why, I just did. I think I settled on a long sleeve top, like a long sleeve turtleneck top, because I'm not sure though, but I think I settled, let's wear underwear as your daytime look, that is perfect. What am I doing here? Basically talking to someone or answering a message. I should edit that out. What am I doing? Oh my god, there we go. I'm back. We're good. So yeah, that's it. And then I liked that jumper and I was going to use it, but I thought, oh no, too cash. But I settled on this long sleeve top. Yeah, told you, long sleeve turtleneck in white, because I was like, that gives off strong, I'm better than you vibes, strong businesswoman vibes. And then pants, I was like, she can't wear jeans. Jeans don't really scream that to me, so I tried to find some work looking pants, some sort of casual but fancy pants, and these ones with the buttons up the side, like the poppers that you just rip them out open, and some nice casual black heels. Sorry for my noise, it's leaking like crazy. And I don't know why the game likes to get rid of the hairs you put on everything, but it drives me absolutely bonkers. So here I am, just changing her hair back, making sure it's the same colour as her everyday wear. Adding on the eyelashes that just make everything look better. Yeah, adding on some different different, what are they called? Oh my gosh, mind blank. Different earrings. That's the word. Different earrings. And I give her this very posh, I do say so, very posh. Oh yeah, look at those butt cheeks. Sorry, I got distracted. I think I put back on that very posh looking off-shoulder dress because it just works for her. And then again, some simple black heels. Nothing too crazy. If you can hear my dog crying, it's because he can't push my door open to come in because he's stupid. Anyway, now I'm just fixing up her makeup, getting rid of whatever she had on before because I'll tell you, it probably wasn't very good looking, and those sunglasses are hot. May I just add, great fashion choice, Nancy. Perfect. I was trying to find a hair that would suit an older lady, or like a not a teenager, for her active wear, and I found all these ponytails, but I was like, oh, they just kind of seem very, I don't know, teenagery to me, like very young. And all the buns that I have, for some reason they all scream super young as well, and I can't quite tell if I put in a bun or a ponytail. I think it was a ponytail. Yeah, this ponytail I thought was like, yeah, that'll do. Like, it's better than having her hair out in that fancy updo. So, and then I had her in this, and I go back and change it because I was like, oh, it's a bit too modern, a bit too hip, a bit too teenager sort of look. So I do go back and change that at the end again when I go and change Jeffrey's outerwear. And just put her in a robe as well, very fancy, very, very Nancy. And then party wear, just going through, fixing her hair again, getting her earrings, fixing her makeup, and then I think I leave her in that dress because it was perfect to me. That dress just, I don't know, or I put her in something similar. Wait, she's not wearing a dress. I put her in a dress that looks like that top and skirt combo. Wow, I thought she was wearing that one of the dresses that are base game. My bad. And again, I'm just in here doing nothing because I was probably talking. Go figure. Yeah, so the dress, that is the ugliest dress I've ever seen. I don't know. I need to get rid of that from my game because I do not like it. So there I was contemplating putting her in a panda costume. This dress, I keep her in this dress which looks like the top and skirt combo before. This dress is just perfectly Nancy to me. I just love it. I also put it on a lot of my Sims when I'm playing in-game, like a lot of the mum Sims. And then those platform shoes look good. Again, they've changed her hair back, and I was probably yelling at the game at this point because I don't do voiceovers when I play, so I'm usually watching TV or something, and you don't really want to hear my TV in the background. Rocking this US Shameless at the moment. It is my favourite show at the moment, and I just love it, so you don't really want to hear that in the background. You'll think I'm watching something that's very adult orientated, may I say. Here we are, putting her in a hot weather outfit, and I don't know who would wear a skirt like that in hot weather. It would just be way too hot. So I settled on a shorter dress, a bit more airflow, a bit less sweat producing, I may add. In Australia, I would not wear something long, even if it was thin, in the heat, because no thank you, it gets way too hot for that. I think today hit 40 degrees Celsius, and it gets way hotter some other places. Anyway, so for her, what do you call it? Cold weather? Yes, cold weather. For her cold weather, I just put on this fancy puffer jacket thing and just some casual pants. That was it. She looked very posh still, so it worked. Mr. Malcolm. Anyone else notice how small Malcolm's lips are compared to his nose and face? It just freaked me out the whole time. The whole time. So I took off his hair and he automatically looked better, man, and added some skin details and probably, most likely, my little 3D eyelashes to make him look perfect. His lips just, oh wow, alien much. His baby hairs, yes, his lips just don't do him justice. They just don't suit his face, but I told myself, wasn't going to change them, even though I changed Nancy's, but hers were just huge. So I don't know where I got his small lips from. Jeffrey doesn't really have that small of lips. I settle on that skin detail and hope... Oh, wait, I thought I did. Maybe I go back to it. Oh no, I settle on that one. I give him some nose overlays and hoped the high heavens he doesn't have boobs. Like, holy crap. Sometimes I give my Sims skin overlays and my women have hardcore abs and my men have boobies. I just don't know about you, but I don't really think I want my Sims to have tartars. My Sims to have tartars anyway. Unless I was like doing like a little trans sort of thing, but even then I'd be like, you'd probably get attacked or something, but I don't know. Finding a hair was hard because I really liked the one his dad had, but I didn't think it suited Malcolm. I didn't really want him to have the same hair as his dad either, so I settled on this one, which looked like his hair before, just a bit longer, a bit better, a bit more realistic, which is what I really like about Sims. Not hyper realistic, they don't look like Sims anymore, just a little more realistic. They don't look so cartoony, because the hyper realistic ones freak me out because I'll look at them and I'll be like, oh my goodness, that is a real person staring back at me and I just can't handle it. So I settle on this for his everyday wear. Nothing too crazy, just something little cash, something that a rich people's son would wear. But I also kind of feel like maybe on the outside Malcolm's a little bit more, doesn't listen, a little bit more of a rebel, but I'm not so sure. But I made him look somewhat proper just for his parents' sake. Otherwise, I probably would have felt like putting him in some ripped jeans and maybe then like a proper shirt. But I was like, his parents probably wouldn't like that. So I put him in something a bit more what his parents would like him in, a bit more family orientated, if I do say so. And now here I'm stuck on eyelashes. I didn't know what ones would suit him. I went through a few and I think I settled on literally the first ones I clicked on. Yep. And then, I don't know, formal, I had trouble. I didn't want him to wear a full-on suit, but I also didn't want him to look so casual that he was just rocking up in his everyday clothes, you know? But I felt like he looked a bit too weird in a suit. Like, a bit too, I don't know, a suit was not vibing with me. Put him in that little facade and it was fine. Activewear, I didn't do much. I think I just added a different t-shirt and changed his shorts. Made him look a bit more like a normal teenager. Here I am, answering a text message. Most likely. Or watching TV. Distracted by TV, most likely. So, there's something exciting must have been happening on Shameless. I mean, that whole show is a big excitement, stuff happening all the time. I suggest if you haven't seen it and you are old enough to watch it, go watch it. I mean, in Australia you can watch it on Netflix, so that means you'll probably watch it on the US Netflix as well, because that's way better than ours. Sleepwear, I was like, oh, he could walk around shirtless, but then I remembered his parents probably wouldn't like that either, so I put him in a shirt just for the sake of his mum and dad, mumsy and dadsy. Yeah, just a casual shirt and casual bottoms, nothing fancy. I don't know, I felt like I wouldn't really be wearing fancy stuff, super fancy stuff to bed, you know? And then I went back and added eyelashes for everything because I kept forgetting the eyelashes. And they're the best part of making my Sims, the eyelashes. Now here's party wear. I don't know why he was wearing a suit type thing to begin with. That is just personally not what I'd wear to a party. But to each their own, I guess. Depends on the party. I mean, if it's a black tie party, go ahead. Get on your Sunday best. Wear that suit. To a normal party, how about, I don't think so. Yeah, struggled a bit. Put this, again, for his parents' sake mainly, this open button shirt thing with a t-shirt underneath. Went and added some skin tails for his swimwear, and that hat, beautiful, stunning. Will not get sunburnt in that, but I had to take it off. It was just not for me. And this oversized shirt thing, now I like it on some Sims, but it did not suit Mr. Malcolm here. So I just pretty much leave him on what he's got and change his shoes. And he is a pirate when it's cold. He turned into a pirate. I love that. I wish I could dress like a pirate when it's cold, but it's not ever really cold here. And for party, I put him in this puffer jacket and some jeans and some nice shoes, and here's party. Cold weather. I put him in a puffer jacket and some shoes, some skinny jeans, and he's set. Probably adding my eyelashes. Yes, adding the eyelashes. And then I go back and I change Jeffrey's outerwear into that Harry High Pants vibe right there. And then here I am giving you an overlook on all their clothes. Just also checking them out for myself, see if I want to change anything. This is where I changed Nancy's activewear because I thought it was too young for her. But I reckon they all look pretty good. They all suit the Landgraabs still. They just look a bit better. A bit more like the sort of Sims I'd play with. Yeah, here we go. I start changing up her a bit. I think I put her in a jacket because that's a bit more her time. Yeah, no, I put her back in that jacket because it suits her so much better. But yeah, giving you an overlook, so of everything they look like, making sure you like them. Yeah. So, yeah, you might see them in a Let's Play if I do one. Hopefully you do. And I don't think I make any more changes now. So, yeah. Thank you for watching. I hope you stay tuned for any future videos I release. I hope you enjoyed. Sorry for my sniffly voice again. And yeah, see you next time. Bye!